Are you getting increasingly frustrated on your twin flame journey? Do you keep hitting obstacles? Keep getting ghosted? Communication is off? Things aren't working out the way you want them to? This is divine intervention. This happens for a reason. This happens so that you can take a step back. Take a step back and see what else you need to heal. Because when we're in separation from our twin, this is for preparation. Preparation to be able to, heal enough for divine union, to be ready for divine union. But sometimes we can put all of our energy into our twin flame connection. And this actually makes us feel stuck or stagnant. And this divine intervention can come in as a bit of a wake-up call of what you need to do next, what you need to heal next, what you need to face next, or what direction that you need to go in next. My name is Angela Cleary. I'm a feminine empowerment coach and I specialise in healing after narcissistic abuse. As I said before, your twin flame is your divine counterpart. They're the other half of your soul. They're the same soul frequency as you. And you only have one twin flame. So there's never ever going to be another relationship that you encounter that is like this. There is never going to be as spiritually divine a connection as this. And because of this, it's not fucking easy. It's the biggest roller coaster you will ever ride. You will go from the runner chaser dynamic, you'll go into separation mode. There's all kinds of different stages that we need to get through to come into divine union. And divine intervention is a very big thing that happens throughout our journey. And this can happen in the form of ghosting, miscommunication, delays in meeting, and all this kind of stuff. All of this is there to show you what you need to heal next. And this is the thing. It's also there to show you and guide you in the right direction. Because as I said, sometimes we can get so intensely invested into our twin flame connection that we can leave ourselves feeling stuck. And the whole point of separation is to face your own stuff, to bring your energy back to you and to heal your wounding. But if you keep putting that attention to your twin, this is going to delay your healing, but also delay theirs. So this is why we need these wake-up calls or these divine interventions, because we need kind of guidance in the right direction to show us what is keeping us stuck, what is delaying this, what we still need to face. And this is it. It's constant. With the twin flame journey, your twin flame will trigger into you a massive awakening. And spiritual awakening or twin flame awakening it's the same thing. It's awakening to the truth within your soul. But we need to purge so much karma, so much trauma, so much pain, and just everything out of our systems about, to actually come into an embodiment of unconditional love for ourselves and everything around us. This is the reason for twin flames meeting in the 3D, is to come to that unconditional love within themselves first. This is why your healing is so important. You can't fix your twin. And this is the thing, we put so much energy into our twin. We put so much energy into the hope for their healing. We put so much energy into being compassionate to their journey. But this kind of keeps us stuck. When we're concentrating so much on whether they're ready, whether they're coming back, on what they're going through, we forget to look at ourselves. We forget to look at our own lives. For me personally, I'm constantly healing. I go through roller coaster healing all the time, and this is a part of my journey, and I appreciate that because it makes me stronger every single time. Every time I have a purge, I become more goddess-like, more in my divine feminine energy, more empowered. So I appreciate my healing, even if it is hard. But a lot of the time, we can still be going through our healing, but we can also still stay fixated on the outcome, on union. And this, as I said, this delays it. This actually repels it. The more we kind of fixate on when or how or if it's going to happen, that the more it kind of runs away from us on an energetic level. This is us energetically blocking because we're so obsessed with the outcome. But we have to get to a place of divine union within ourselves before we can be in divine union physically. Because unless you're whole within, you cannot be whole without. So this is the thing, a lot of the times when we get ghosted or when the communication is off or, our twin doesn't want to see us or this kind of stuff, we bring it back to our own insecurities, and we're like, why me? Like, why aren't they choosing me? What did I do wrong? Did I say something wrong in that last message? Or, are they gone off me? Do they even like me? All this kind of stuff goes through your head. But you see, this is the thing. When we get triggers, the triggers are for you, for a guide. The triggers are to show you what direction you need to go in and what you need to heal. So, we continuously, like, if we're getting upset by being ghosted or being neglected or whatever, we will tend to blame the other party. We'll blame our twin. We'll blame them for not, being the support we need. But they can't be the support we need. And this comes in, as I said, this is divine intervention. This is to show you what you still need to heal. So if you're getting angry, if you're getting frustrated, if you're upset, and if you're wondering why they don't like you or why they didn't choose it, this is all about you. Do you get me? And I know that's very hard. Like, I've been through this in my journey. You know what I mean? Getting frustrated, angry, and the amount of I get really, really frustrated. And thankfully I don't communicate that in the 3D, but I'm sure my twin feels it in the 5D. But like, I'll get frustrated, I'll get angry, and I'll be all like, why is, what's wrong with me kind of energy. And then I'll calm down and I'll start to release all that energy, and I'll start to think, okay, why am I feeling like this? It's not because of my twin, it's because of my past. I'm feeling invalidated because of my unhealed wounds. And the whole concept of healing is so that you don't seek that validation from anyone external. No one should dictate your worth. Nobody. Not even your twin flame. And so, like, when we feel a lack of self-worth or a lack of unworthiness, a lack of being enough on our twin flame journey, this has nothing to do with what they're actually doing, or nothing to do with that divine intervention or that specific external thing. It's to do with what you still need to heal. And this is it. It's your childhood wounding. It's your past trauma. This is what you need to heal. And this goes for both parties. Like, even the unawakened twin, he needs to heal as well. And this is all a choice. And this is the thing, right? This is why divine intervention comes in sometimes as well. Sometimes your twin won't do the healing required. That is a choice. We have free will on this journey. Divine union isn't guaranteed in the external, in the 3D, because the unawakened twin has a choice. They have a choice to do the healing required to open up to their spirituality, to their truth, or the choice to stay in their toxic 3D matrix reality. This is what they're choosing. They're choosing one or the other. And that's nothing to do with you. That's not because you're not good enough. It's actually because you're too fucking good. And this is the reason for divine intervention. When you're up-leveling, when you're ascending on your journey, when you're doing your healing, a lot of the time people will fall away because they're not allowed access to you, because they're not doing their healing. And this is why we end up, alone a lot of times on this journey. Friends and family members drop away. But if your twin is not doing the healing, they will be denied access to you. And that's the thing. It's because you're shining so brightly and they're refusing to do their work that you have the universe stopping this from happening, because they're not on the same vibration level as you. And it is their choice to come up to that level and follow their truth, follow their divine mission, and follow this divine love, or stay in their old 3D reality. And as I said, this is nothing to do with you. So we have to stop worrying that any of this ghosting, miscommunication, lack of communication, lack of contact is to do with you. And if you are feeling unworthy or rejected because of this, this is stuff that you need to face. You need to heal. And sometimes when we're in the depths of this feeling of unworthiness and rejection, we are so angry with our twin or the external party, and we cannot heal ourselves if we continuously blame something external for what's within us. The feelings I get, the pain I feel, it's nothing to do with what is happening now, and everything to do with what happened in my past, my childhood trauma, my toxic relationships in the past. This is why I feel these feelings. And I don't want to be in any kind of relationship again where I'm seeking that external validation outside of myself, because that makes you stuck, and that makes your heart close up as well. It makes you feel like you're not good enough, and you're expecting somebody or something else to validate that, when you should validate that within yourself first. So this is the thing. We have to face what we're healing, or face what we need to heal. Ask yourself, why is there a delay? Ask yourself, what do you need to heal? What is within me that is delaying this process? Because a lot of the time as well, we will blame our twin. It's like, hurry up, do the healing. You need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do that. And yes, maybe they do, but it's mirrored energy. This is all fucking mirrored. What you're going through, they're going through, and vice versa. So therefore, like, you know, if you're blaming them for not doing their work, you're literally sitting there going, I have all my work done, so therefore, come on, hurry up. But that's not right, because, you know, this happens for both of your healing. You're never fully, if you're feeling unworthiness, if you're feeling those pains around rejection and abandonment, this means you still have healing to do. You know, and we could be all angry and frustrated, going, fuck you, like, it's your fault that I feel this way. When in actual fact, you're supposed to be kind of going, hello, why am I feeling this way? What wounding have I still got inside me that make me feel this way? So, you know, understand that. You might think that they're not doing their healing, or that they're delayed, or that they're slow in the process. But that's not it either. What is still within you that needs to be healed? And this is the same for me. I'm on a continuous healing journey. My heart bursts open and closes and open and closes and open and closes. You know, I'm continuously going through these heart awakenings, and, you know, it's tough. It's a roller coaster, but I appreciate it, because I get to release more of that pain. I get to release more of that trauma. It's hard to face it at the time, but when it's gone, it's like another backpack full of stones off your back. You know what I mean? Because every time we refuse to face our healing, we're just adding a stone to the backpack on our back, and it's getting heavier and heavier and heavier. We need to release that fucking backpack. We need to release those emotions, those fears, those doubts, those insecurities. These are our responsibility to heal and release. And if we keep blaming something external, our twin or otherwise, for this, we're not going to face our healing. We're not going to admit to that. So you have to see that divine intervention is here for you, for both of you, but for you. What do you have to heal? What do you need to face? What is stopping you from letting this love in? Because an awful lot of the time as well, we might think, okay, I'm unhealed, or they're unhealed, or they need to do this, or we need to do that, whatever. But a lot of the time, it's an energetic block, because your heart is still closed. You're afraid to let love in. Why are you afraid? Because you're afraid of the past repeating itself. You're afraid to be hurt again. You know, and this is it. And that's what blocks the connection as well, is those heart walls. You know, and if we don't heal the reason for those heart walls, they're not going to come down. So you're forever going to energetically block your twin. So you need to understand this divine intervention, these delays, this ghosting, any of that kind of shit is there for you to face what you need to do next. And that goes either way. The runner-chaser dynamic can flip back and forth. You know, so there is a time that you might ghost your twin as well, because you have shit to fucking deal with. And a lot of the time they ghost because they have shit to deal with. And they're not ready to face it, and then they come back when they are ready. So understand that any kind of ghosting on the twin flame journey is because there's shit that needs to be healed. Like, you're not going to be able to face your twin when you're going through certain things. And that's fair enough. But understand, if you're getting triggered by this ghosting, if you're getting triggered by this miscommunication or lack of communication, this is your guide to your healing. So anything you're feeling right now, go within. Why are you feeling this way? What do you still need to heal from your past in order to break your walls down, in order to open your heart, in order to be receptive to this love? Because you cannot and will not be allowed to get into divine union until you do the hard work. And you have to be understanding as well. Don't put your energy to your twin, because they still have a free will choice. Even though you doing the healing will mirror towards them, will give them the encouragement to do their growth, they still have a choice. We still have free will on this journey. And it's the same with the spiritual journey. We have a choice on this spiritual journey to follow our truth, to follow our divine purpose, our divine mission on this planet, to become whole within ourselves, become truly authentic within ourselves, to find out the truth of this universe and our existence, or we have the choice to stay in the toxic 3D reality and do the things we've always done. This is your choice. And like, you know, if you keep putting your energy to your twin and they choose to stay in that 3D matrix reality, you're only going to keep yourself stuck. You can still do divine mission solo. You can. You don't need your twin to fulfill your life purpose. But two awakened twins in union have divine mission together, which is twice as powerful. Well, actually, it's not twice as powerful. It's otherworldly and more powerful than it would be. But you still have this purpose. So your growth and your healing is for you and for your future mission and for the future of humanity. So you keep going through your stuff. You keep doing this for you. And if your twin decides, they will do that work as well, and they will follow you and come into divine union with you and to divine mission with you. But be aware, they may choose that 3D reality. They may choose to stay in that toxic world and to live the same shit, different day, over and over and over again. And probably attract more narcissistic, toxic people into their lives because they're not doing that healing work. That is their choice. And it is your choice to do your healing, your choice to follow your purpose, and your choice to grow. So understand this divine intervention is here as a wake-up call to what you need to heal next, what you need to do next, and what direction you need to go in next. This is about you and coming into divine union within yourself first. You cannot save your twin. They can only save themselves. So understand, all of this ghosting, lack of communication, it's here for you. It's a message for you, a guide for you on what you need to do next. So listen to those messages, listen to that guidance, and listen to your triggers, because your triggers are showing you what you need to heal. So thank you so much for listening today, and I really hope this resonates. If it does, please like and share, and please subscribe to my channel so I can reach as many people as possible. And if you'd like help on your journey, please book me for a discovery call today, and I would love nothing more than to help you on your path.